Do you need some education? Let's find out. Welcome, crew. Today is Angel's Learning and Education Hour. What's that? Did you say an hour? Oh my goodness, that could be very what? Boring. But let's hope it don't turn that way. Today I have some itty bitty half dimes. And it's not too often we get this many half dimes at once, so I thought maybe I would do some learning and education. So first off, we're going to start off with the capped bust ones, which they actually say 5 cents on the back, which makes more sense to me. This one's kind of bent and seen better days. It's a little beat up. Then we have two that somebody obviously got mad at. They X'd out the face on the 1820 something. And then we have, can't make it out, the first year, 1829. And as you can see, it has a big old holy, holy, holy guacamole. So yeah, those ones are not very great. And X marks a spot on the back. We have this one, which they have in a large and small date. If I can get it to focus here. I believe this one is the 35 large date. It's got some cool toning on the back. But let's show you my favorite of this bunch. It's the 1831, and it has a pretty rainbow. You know I love them rainbows. Let's check the back. No rainbow. I guess it's not a double rainbow all the way. But let's move on to the next ones. The next one is the seated variety 1, no stars on the obverse, which if you don't know what the obverse is, it's the front. And it weighs 1.34 grams of 90% silver and 10% copper. Unfortunately, we do not have any of this type to show you. So let's move on to the next ones, my friend. The next ones are variety 2. If I can get it in here. The stars on the front. Drapery. And no drapery. I guess they didn't like that gap there, so they're like, hey, let's fill it in with some drapery. And I will show you a few examples of those. As you can see, maybe, there is a gap there. And that means there's no drapery. They're like, we don't like this gap, so let's throw some drapery in there. As you can see, gap, no drapery, and they threw in some drapery. So, I guess that's pretty cool. Blop. Blop. And as you can see, it says half dime, which half dime is a nickel. But for some reason, they thought, hey, it's not a nickel, it's a half a dime. Which that brings us up to variety 3. Let's see. Variety 3. And they decided, oh, these little babies are too heavy. Let's change them to 1.24 grams. And let's put on some arrows so we can know and you can know that we lowered the weight. Well, let's see. We have some arrows. As you can see, they added these little arrows. See, there's an arrow. Arrow means 0.1 grams less weight. I don't know what made them decide to do that, but they did it. And then after 53 to 55, they took the arrows off and they thought they could fool you. And they resumed with the same style. So you would be fooled, maybe. I don't know. The same style as before, except for it still has the lower weight. Which brings us to Variety 4. Variety 4, they took the stars off the front and they made the wreath on the back way bushier. So let's see. Here's the next type. Can you get it to focus? Yep. And they took the stars off and wrote United States of America on the front. And as you can see, on the back, see the differential? The wreath is bushy. Super thick and super bushy wreath. And also, they have the mint marks on the back, which let's find all of our mint marks on the back. And they have different ones. One's supposed to be above the wreath and one's supposed to be below the wreath. And we have no below the wreath mint marks, but their mint marks are, let's see, right, there it goes, mint mark, below and above. And they also have different size mint marks. Let's see if I can get the different sizes. Oh, 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 it's magic, you know. The only mint mark I have is O, and it's above the bow. Yeah. Sorry about that. All right, this one looks like a itty bitty mint mark. As you can see, the sizing. And then this one looks like a medium mint mark. Medium. This one looks a little bigger. It's hard to tell because it's got a holy, holy, holy guacamole. So, yeah. Let's see. So, what did we learn today? We learned that they have the first type with no stars. See these stars? Well, the first type has no stars, but I don't have any no stars to show you. And the second type is the no drapery and drapery. Drapery, no drapery. They filled in the gap, made drapery, and no drapery. And then, of course, they had to lower the weight by 0.10 grams. And they had to put the arrows on there so they would know, hey, these arrows mean it's lighter. It's less weight. And then, of course, the O's above the bows, which we have no belows, just above the bows. And then we go to the bushy wreath, non-bushy wreath. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more like this, please like it, Please subscribe, please share, and have a great day. Thanks. But wait, there's more. I forgot to show the plug. It's 1858. You see that right there? Somebody plugged a hole. You can see the plug a little bit better on the back. But anywho, sorry about that. See you next time. Have a great day.